Hey guys, welcome back to an episode of meded.pearls, where we provide pearls for the steps, boards, and wards. Here's your pearl for the day. Whenever we think of calcium, how do we remember what happens if the milieu is acidosis or alkalotic? What happens to the ionized calcium that's represented by iCal? So it's important to understand that whenever we think of calcium, 50% is going to be ionized calcium, free-flowing. About 40% is bound to albumin. And then the remaining 10% or so will be bound to anions. Now, say that we have a situation where we have acidosis. So you have a lot of H plus in the system, and you have a complex of calcium bound to the anion. What ends up happening is with the presence of all of these H's, the anions will essentially break off from the calcium to bind to the protons. Thus, in an acidotic situation, you're going to have H bound to the anion, and then a lot of calcium. So, acidosis leads to increase in the ionized calcium. So that's what you're going to remember for any type of situation where you're seeing an acidotic situation. What happens to the calcium level? Now, the reverse is true. So if acidosis increases my ionized calcium, alkalosis is going to decrease my ionized calcium. Therefore, you want to be aware of the calcium level when giving, for example, a sodium bicarb drip. For more pearls like these, please continue to like, subscribe, and share. Thanks.